Hey, this is Austin from Points Unknown TV, and today Beth has been kind enough to lend me her brand new UBCO Adventure Scooter 2x2 two-wheel drive electric scooter. This thing is a blast to ride. Beth got it for commuting back and forth to work because it is street legal, but I wanted to see how it handled in a little more utility and dirt orientation, and so I've taken it off-road. It is supposed to be a utility vehicle, and so I wanted to see how much utility it can provide out here on the farm. Combining the versatility of a utility motorcycle with the eco-friendliness of an electric vehicle, the UBCO 2x2 opens up new possibilities for commuters, outdoor enthusiasts, farmers, ranchers, and those that like to explore their local backwoods roads and trails. And while Beth did buy the bike for on-road commuting, its pedigree demand I tested off-road. You see, UBCO is a New Zealand-based electric vehicle company that was founded in 2014. The company's vision was to create an innovative and environmentally friendly electric utility bike that could survive on a New Zealand farm. In 2017, they established a dedicated distribution facility in Eugene, Oregon, and entered the US market. And the fact that it can be registered as a street-legal moped makes it fill a unique niche in the e-bike sector. The bike is powered by not just one, but two high-performance hub motors, providing near-instant torque, making the bike highly responsive even in low-speed situations. Whether it's steep inclines, steep dusty trails, or loose gravel, the 2x2 didn't have any problem in my off-road test. You can definitely feel the responsiveness of the all-wheel drive system and the instant torque delivery from both motors, providing a good amount of power to get over small obstacles in the road and on the trail without fear of losing momentum. And while the top speed is limited by a governor at 30 miles per hour to maintain that street-legal moped designation, this feels like plenty fast for modest off-road riding. Given Beth's round-trip commute to work is less than 15 miles, she opted for the smaller and more cost-effective 2.1 kilowatt-hour battery, which provides a claimed range of approximately 50 miles. So far, the claim appears to be right on, and my experiments of riding around the farm barely put a dent in battery capacity. I think even with the smaller battery, I wouldn't have much range anxiety with this machine. It just seems to keep going and going. Keep in mind, this UBCO 2x2 is only a day old and completely stock. This includes the tires, but it comes with a fairly knobby all-terrain tire to begin with, and they appear to provide plenty of excellent grip and traction on various surfaces, including dirt, gravel, grass, and sand that I tested them in. The suspension is simple and straightforward, but I was impressed with its ability to provide a smooth and comfortable ride even over the rough off-road terrain that I was testing it on. The suspension seemed to soak up the bumps and handle the rocks and roots with ease, absorbing most of the impact and providing a fairly easy ride. However, I noticed that it could exhibit a somewhat skittish behavior on loose gravel. The dual drive system has a lot of torque from each electric motor. This causes the wheels to lose traction quickly, especially if you're a little aggressive with the throttle as I like to be. But once I got the hang of the throttle response, it was fun to peel out from a stop, but does take some getting used to. Weighing in at less than 150 pounds with the battery installed, the UBCO 2x2 adventure bike is remarkably lightweight, which definitely contributes to its nimble feeling and maneuverability. I think this also makes it really accessible even for beginner riders. The tight turning radius is also helpful, allowing you to make sharp turns with ease, a feature that's exceptionally handy when you make a wrong turn and need to turn around on a small trail. And I appreciate the bike's simple utilitarian and minimalist design that really seems to focus on functionality and durability. Sitting down on the seat for the first time, I felt instantly comfortable and familiar. And I think that the low seat height makes it accessible for riders of most sizes. From the first moments that I sat down on this bike and rolled onto the throttle, I had a big smile on my face. This bike is an absolute joy to ride. Sure, it lacks the high speed and big wheels of a true dirt bike, but for cruising around the farm or exploring the local backwoods trails, the UBCO 2x2 electric bike seems to have absolutely no issues in this type of terrain. And the design and handling of the bike are approachable and confidence-inspiring. Riding the UBCO 2x2 off-road is an absolute blast. The all-wheel drive system is responsive, grippy, and the suspension appears to be adequate for smooth and agile performance over rough terrain. The UBCO 2x2 handles exceptionally well off-road. Count me surprised, especially given its simple utilitarian stature and unassuming broad market appeal. It's clear the designers knew what they were doing and created a versatile and fun machine that is an absolute joy to ride. The bike's lightweight design and torquey electric motors make it comfortable and feel totally at home riding over roots and rocks, even up steep hills or down steep and rough terrain. And even in the stock form, the bike handled everything I threw at it. In conclusion, I think that the UBCO 2x2 electric utility bike is an absolutely perfect, smile-inducing adventure on two wheels. And now the only problem is at some point I have to give it back to Beth for her commute. Thanks for watching this episode of Points Unknown TV. Please subscribe to our channel to get monthly content just like this. See you on down the trail.